Today's video, I'm going to take y'all along while I am out doing some spring home decor shopping. I've been to several retail stores and I'm also doing some thrift store shopping. I'm just going to a lot of the stores, just looking around and seeing what kind of beautiful spring home decor I can find at some good prices and some things that I want to bring home and decorate in my home for the new spring and summer season. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stop off at my local Goodwill and do some thrift store shopping. I know, y'all, I couldn't resist putting in some Christmas decor too. It's there at the Goodwill and it is the biggest aisle right now because a lot of people have just put up their Christmas, so they donated a lot of stuff. So they have a really good selection of Christmas stuff right now, and I really had to refrain myself to buy any more because I still have Christmas from this year that I still have not packed up yet. So I had to leave those behind, but they sure were pretty. Now, let's go to another thrift store in my local area, and this one is new. It's called the Blessed Hearts Thrift. They give back to the community because all the donations and proceeds that they collect in their store, they give it back out into the community. They help the homeless. They help, people that may just be down on their luck. They also have a food pantry out front of their store that they keep stocked. So they are really a good place to shop because you know that, if you make a purchase, you are donating to a really good cause. So let's go in here and shop around and see what kind of great finds that they may have. With Easter right around the corner also, they had a lot of, Easter decor. So just some really good pieces on this day. And you never know in this thrift store what you're going to find. So it's always a great and fun treasure hunt. Now I'm going to bring y'all back home and I'm going to show y'all some things that I have been purchasing along the way. Recently, I've been to Walmart, I went to Hobby Lobby, Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx, and the thrift stores. I just want to go and see what kind of home decor pieces that I can find at all these stores at the best prices and what I truly love and I want to bring home. I showed y'all this in my shopping trip last week to TJ Maxx. This piece was $9.99, but absolutely adorable. I did go out online to make sure $9.99 was a good price, and I think it was. So I brought it home. Even the lady at the checkout commented about how cute this home decor piece was. I brought it home, put it on a stack of books, but I think this is going to be a great piece that I can decorate with and use throughout my home, especially for the spring and the summer season. Another beautiful home decor piece that I highly recommend is these sunburst water hyacinth basket wall decor pieces. Hobby Lobby sells these. These were in their spring and summer collection last year. I bought a really large one and then I also bought a medium size. I hadn't hung these anywhere, when I bought them last year because I couldn't decide where in my home I did want to put them. I finally hung both of them in my bedroom and I couldn't be happier. So if you see these out in their spring and summer collection this year, make sure to pick these up because they are large in size, but they add a lot of texture and they make a beautiful wall art piece. Now, do y'all see what I see in Hobby Lobby over in the planner section? It is a concrete bunny. Now, this bunny is a really good size. I think he's made to go on the outdoors. But when I saw him, I was kind of afraid to go over and see what his price tag was because I thought he's probably going to be out of my budget. He was $79.99, but on sale, he was $47.99. Y'all, I grabbed him up and put him in my cart. After I purchased mine, I was, on another day in Ross shopping, and I saw this little bunny. He's very similar in style to the one I got at Hobby Lobby, but he doesn't even compare to the size at the one that they have at Hobby Lobby. The one that I purchased was probably at least 3 to 4 foot tall. These are cute, but the one at Hobby Lobby is a lot better of a deal. Now, I just styled him with some Walmart florals that I got last year. You got a bunch of these for like $1.97. So I picked up several bunches of these, and these are some of my favorite florals. Not only are they really pretty, but you can leave them out pretty much throughout the year. And they also, they're very budget friendly. So I filled his basket with those, and then I just tied a really pretty floppy ribbon around his neck. I think he is going to make such a great addition to my home because I'm going to leave him inside. I'm not going to put him outside and use him as a planter. I want to keep him inside and keep him clean. But I absolutely love this bunny. So be on the lookout at your Hobby Lobby. And if you can find him, definitely pick him up because he is a really good deal for under $50. In the new spring line at Walmart, they have these bolster pillows. These are under $10. These are really nice made and they come in assorted colors. So be on the lookout for these at your local Walmart. I picked up a couple. These, are a great accent piece for your bedding. And also, if you have a bench somewhere in your home, they also look good styled on a bench. Another affordable piece that I picked up at Walmart was this beautiful washable green Persian faux fur indoor runner rug. That is a lot to say, y'all, but I got it out. This right here is absolutely beautiful, and it's got some really pretty colors in it, and it matches really well with that bolster pillow. You can see right here, I got this back last year, back in the fall, but this was over where they have a lot of My Texas Home decor, but I found this rolled up and I rolled it out, and as soon as I felt it and I saw it, I knew I had to have this for my home because I love the muted colors to it, and I love any rug that washes up really well, and this one does. So if you're looking for a really pretty accent rug for your home, I highly recommend this one, and it is less than $25. And happy Valentine's early, everybody, because it's coming up this weekend. I didn't do a lot of decorating for Valentine's in my home this year, but when I saw this pearl wrapped wreath at Walmart, I couldn't leave without it. So I picked it up. This is less than $20, and it's a beautiful piece. I just tied a really pretty satin pink bow on it and hung it on my grandfather clock in my family room. So it's just a hint of Valentine's. If you don't want to go all out and decorate your home, for a season, just put a couple of hints of that season or holiday in your home, and that's all it takes. But if you run across this wreath, I highly recommend it. It's very well made, and for less than $20, and you could leave this out all year long and just decorate it for different holidays and seasons. Now, last week at TJ Maxx, I showed y'all a really good selection of dish towels that they had in stock. I could not leave the store without these. You got 2 towels, and so I had to bring these home because y'all know what a bunny lover I am, and I also love the shabby chic style. Something else I've really been shopping for is stone vases. See the one behind the swan that I featured in last week's video from TJ Maxx? Well, I ended up picking it up. It was around $17. But these can run up in the money. So I am just out looking, and I'm just going to add to my collection as I see them at good deals. And I'm hoping I will run across some at the thrift store for just a few dollars. But if not, I'm going to pick up some along the way that I really love, and that are the color and the texture that I want to go in my home. I'm going to make sure to link the faux hydrangea stems that I use in today's video because they are some of the most realistic and real touch ones I've ever purchased. I also picked up this candle holder. It's a Big Lots item that was $5 originally, and I got it for $2. I thought this would be really pretty. I have a thrifted pillar candle that I got back before Christmas. It's never been burned, and it's a pure one. It's a really large candle, but it fit perfect in this candle holder, and I got it for $4.99. Not only am I collecting stone vases, but I'm also looking for wicker ones. I'm really trying to add a lot more wicker and rattan in my home because it just gives, your home such a fresh and curated feeling. So I found this one at TJ Maxx in my shopping trip last week, and it was only $7.99. It's a small size, but I think it'll look really good paired with some of assorted sizes. And as you can see, I had to pick up those Hobby Lobby spring floral bundles that I got for $3. I styled them with the leaves in them, and later on I decided I wanted to take the leaves off. I feel like the florals were really pretty, and I was happy with those for spring and summer, but I really just did not like the really green leaves. So I cut all the leaves off of them, and I'm going to style those in a white enamel picture, and I'll let you see what they look like without the leaves. Another beautiful item that I found at Walmart is this beautiful pearl and bow garland. I picked this up on the Easter and the Valentine aisle. This right here was less than $10, but it makes just a beautiful accent piece that you can drape out of your dough bowls, the swans. And I'm going to style it for you here in just a minute, and I'm going to show you how beautiful it pairs with my cement swan. Before we end the video, I want to show y'all a really quick and easy DIY to do for Valentine's. Take some wired ribbon that you have, and you can do any color. I think red would be beautiful, but I didn't have any on hand. You want to cut strips, and you can make these any size you want to, but you can see the size strips that I'm making, and I'm cutting these at a diagonal on each end. Once I got a few strips cut, now I'm going to show you how we can make a beautiful ribbon heart. To make the heart, you just want to take one of your strips and you want to twist the ribbon to where the points on those diagonals meet. Then once you get it shaped into the heart, because this is basically what we're trying to do, you're just wanting to shape this ribbon into a heart. Take a little bit of glue and just run it along the edge of those pointed sides and then press them together. And that's all you have to do. Then all you have to do from this point on is just go around and shape it, round it out, or if you want your hearts, more of a swirl on the inside, or if you want them to be fatter or skinnier, that's the fun of it. You can make them any shape you want to, and you can make them as big as you want to. Cut some longer strips of ribbon to make some larger hearts, but if you want to make a garland, you just want to intertwine your ribbon. You saw how I put that strip of ribbon through the one heart that I made, and then you just basically want to repeat the same process, but just interlock them. You can make your garland as long or as big as you want. This is such a fun and easy project. Now, I'm going to show you how, instead of doing the diagonal ends, I wanted to do some with just some straight ends. Just to, change it up and see what it would look like with straight ends. And I am doing a longer strip of ribbon because I want to show you a larger heart. When I go to style everything, I'll show you some ideas of what you can do with these hearts. But really, the sky's the limit. These are some things that you can make that are really fun. They don't take very long. And if you want to sprinkle a little bit of Valentine's throughout your home on Valentine's Day, these would be great little embellishments just to sit around on your coffee bar. Maybe put some of these on your kids' or grandkids' beds. Just a little sweet "I love you" sprinkled out throughout your day, and it's something that you made. And like I say, I think making these in assorted colors would be really pretty too. So just, get creative with this, but I just wanted to bring this little DIY along to y'all since Valentine's is just a few days away, and I hope y'all will make some. I also wanted to add that the inspiration to make these come off of Instagram. And the Instagram account how she made hers is called Yellow Prairie Interiors. So I'll put that up on the screen. So make sure to go out and check out her Instagram account and see how she made a garland out of these. And she made them with some red and white, really pretty ribbon. So I appreciate her for the inspiration because these were so much fun to make and such a beautiful idea. I hope y'all enjoy seeing some of the spring and summer decor that I have collected and purchased for my home so far. I'm still out shopping, and like I say, I'm just trying to be very selective on the pieces that I do, choose. But that is the fun of it, and it especially gets us out of the house in the winter season to go out to the retail stores now that they are, putting out all the spring and beautiful summer decor. So I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the pieces that I have got so far and how I'm gonna, plan on decorating them. So make sure to come back for my next video because we will continue to implement spring decor because y'all, it is next month. I am so excited for spring to be here. So until my next video, I hope all of y'all have a blessed week, and I will plan to see all of y'all back here for a brand new video. Bye, y'all.